All right, here we go. Episode 1 of Tea Time. I'm gonna have my best round of the year playing in the background, but we're gonna we're gonna talk about who I think is gonna win the Masters, and I want to know who do you think is gonna win the Masters this year. We'll touch on Vegas odds a little bit. We'll touch on who I'm pulling for, and just all some other fun golf topics that should be news throughout the week as we get into Masters week here. And I cannot wait, man. It is the best week of the year as far as sports goes, in my opinion. You start Thursday, you're going to have opening day of baseball. I'm a huge Braves fan. Then you got the Final Four Saturday, championship on Monday. Got the women's Final Four this weekend as well. And then you roll into the granddaddy of them all, the piece de resistance, if you will, the Masters, man. Does it get any better than the Masters? The unofficial kickoff of golf season, the beauty of Augusta National, the tradition of the green jacket, man. I just, cannot wait. So let's go ahead and get started with this thing, man. Vegas, last I looked, Vegas odds, they got Jon Rahm as the favorite to win it, but not by a lot. They really got Jon Rahm, followed by Rory, followed by Scotty, then Rory, and then Cam Smith, which those top three, Jon Rahm, Rory, and Scotty, are all essentially the same. I mean, the odds there are splitting hairs. So they really feel like one of those three is going to be the winner. And then you got a little bit of distance with Cam Smith at fourth. You can't go against Jon Rahm, but he's been playing unreal this year. I mean, he's been really good to start this season. So you don't want to go against that. And you do always like to go with somebody that's hot coming into the Masters. Love to see Scotty go back-to-back. And really intriguing storyline of this week. I think you're going to hear a lot. And it's interesting to see that Vegas doesn't think it's going to be a big deal. But you got a live golfer up there at 4. And a lot of people are going to talk about, does live golf affect them in the majors? Are they going to be able to be prepared for majors or have the stamina for 4 rounds and playing less tournaments? Or are they mentally going to be ready for it? Me personally, I don't think it's going to matter whatsoever. I think Cam Smith has a great shot, and I think he'll be in the top 10 for sure. And I just think the whole live golf thing has been a little overblown, that's really going to affect them when it comes major time. If anything, they've had longer to prepare for the Masters. So I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, but if you do, man, throw a comment down there giving me your opinion as to why you think it'll matter. All right, which leads me to who I think's going to win it. And then we'll talk about some other little things. I'm picking with my heart. I can't lie, y'all. I'm picking with my heart with this one, but I want to see Rory get that green jacket. I want to see him cap off what has been an incredible career. I want to see him end this major streak and finally be able to just get a win at Augusta and really cement himself as the best golfer of the past 15-ish years. Well, since Tiger went downhill in 2010 or so. So, I think you can certainly say Rory's been the best the last 13 years. And I think this would cement that legacy for him. And that's what I want to see. That's who I'm pulling for. A couple other interesting side notes I got for y'all today. And I want y'all's opinion on this as well. I'm going to be pulling hard for the guys that I've seen on YouTube. Seeing Max Homa, who's been unreal. Again, he's been so hot the last year. Seeing him on Bob Does Sports and that personality of his, and he played lights out on Bob Does Sports that time. I believe he shot a 60. I think seeing those guys makes me want to pull for them even harder. So Max Homa, I'd love to see him get it up there. Keegan Bradley, he was probably the coolest personality on any of these professionals that I've seen. I mean, just easy to be a big fan of his. I certainly want to see him do well. And last but not least, of the YouTube guys I've seen, I didn't like the guy before, but then since I saw him on YouTube, it just really changed my perspective of him. Bryson DeChambeau. I mean, the fact that he gives these smaller channels an opportunity to play with him. And you can tell this passion for just wanting to grow golf, man. It's hard not to like the guy because all he wants to do is just grow the game of golf. He loves golf, and you can certainly see that in watching him play. And the big guy that is still playing this week, let's not forget, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Tiger Woods. Does anybody think that the young man still can pull it off? Does he have one more Masters magic miracle in his back pocket? I mean, he's so good at Augusta. He just owns Augusta. So you don't really want to pick against him. I could say that. I mean, I think he'll play great Thursday, Friday, and I think the question is, does the body hold up? I mean, mentally, if he gets to wear red on Sunday and it's close, whew, wouldn't that be a dream scenario? Just dream scenario to have Rory and Tiger as the final pairing on Sunday. Well, that would be unbelievable. But like I say, I want y'all to give me y'all's opinion. Who you got? Who do you want to see win? Who you pulling for? Who would you like to see play terrible? Do you think live golfers are going to have any effect? I mean, it's going to be a fun week. Can't wait for the Masters. Thanks for watching, man, and I'll see y'all next time.